My cherished child, I implore you to pay close attention, for what you are about to hear marks a significant turning point in your love story. Something has been brewing quietly, a sensation your heart has perceived even as your mind remains uncertain. At this very moment, that quietude is on the verge of shattering. Your soulmate has reached a crucial juncture, and the emotions they have suppressed for months, perhaps even years, are surging forth with an urgency they can no longer contain. Stay with me, for each moment from now on unveils a truth you were not meant to encounter so prematurely. A silent tumult has been gathering behind their composed exterior. They attempted to mask this connection, to suppress the stirrings you ignited within them, which they thought had long since extinguished. Yet in recent days, especially over the last 48 hours, the burden of silence, the act of concealing their truths, has become too heavy to bear. They replay your last conversation repetitively, like a beloved song they cannot skip, and whenever they believe they have escaped its grasp, your name strikes them like a bolt of electricity. They find themselves restless, pacing, constantly glancing at their phone, starting and deleting messages, aware that once they disclose their truth, everything between you will irrevocably change. A significant catalyst has occurred, something monumental and intentional that shook them from their denial. They witnessed, heard, or felt something that led them to realize that losing you would shatter their very essence. For the first time, their own fear confronted them, the fear of forfeiting the chance for which they had secretly longed. Now, they linger on the brink of a decision that could alter the course of both your lives. Your soulmate is not merely contemplating reaching out, they are on the verge of revealing their genuine feelings for you, sentiments they have yet to voice even to themselves. Their heart brims with unexpressed words, moments of late-night drafting messages, lingering gazes at your profile picture, envisioning the conversation ahead, and imagining your reactions, hopeful glances. Not filled with confusion or distance, but with clarity. They yearn to convey the reasons behind their withdrawal, the peculiarities of their behavior, and the walls they built around their emotions. They aim to clarify every fear, every misstep, every moment they doubted their adequacy for you. Their soul trembles as they comprehend the life-altering nature of this confession. Now comes the revelation your heart has anticipated. Your soulmate is poised to break their silence, not out of newfound courage, but because the universe itself is compelling them to act. They can no longer eat peacefully, sleep soundly, or progress in life without confessing the buried truth. Their revelation will be profound. Far exceeding mere greetings or inquiries, it will consist of a heartfelt release encompassing all they have felt since the beginning. A truth that will astonish you, overwhelm you, and dissolve any notions of your own worth. They are advancing towards you because their soul knows what their mind has sought to ignore. You are the person from whom they cannot move on, the person they genuinely love. This time, they will not retreat. My cherished child, remain with me, for what is about to unfold is the pivotal moment your heart has awaited long before you recognized its significance. Your soulmate stands before a moment where silence has become more burdensome than truth, with the universe urging them to move forward before fate rearranges everything without warning. Their emotions are not tranquil, your name resonates within them, an undeniable pull they cannot evade. This evening, that pull has eclipsed their fears. Stay attuned to this message, as each passing moment discloses what they have concealed for far too long. A profound transformation has occurred within them, sudden, unexpected, and unstoppable. It struck them during an ordinary moment. The recollection of your smile, the sound of your voice, the warmth of your presence enveloped them, accompanied by an intense wave of regret for all the times they failed to express their depth of feelings. A comment made by someone, a question posed, or overheard words ignited the understanding that time is running out. For the first time, the fear of losing you surpassed the fear of confessing their affection. Their soul has made this decision before their mind could raise objections. They are now pacing, contemplating, rehearsing, and striving to articulate the words they have never dared to express. Every detail of you is etched in their memory, as if their heart were replaying a cherished film, the sound of your laughter, the moments of silence when you are hurt, the pretense of indifference even when your heart is affected. That is when the realization dawned on them: nothing in their life feels complete without you. They have tried to distract themselves, feigning that they have moved on, declaring to themselves that emotions are merely fleeting. Yet they have wound up returning to you with even greater intensity. You are not a transient thought, you are the sanctuary where their soul finds safety, grounding, and recognition. They are readying themselves for a confession that will enthrall and unsettle you, far from a soft or half-hearted admission, but a declaration filled with all that they have kept silent. They wish to convey their admiration, their covert observations, how they lie awake envisioning a life they could share with you, how they long to embrace you, choose you, safeguard you, and love you without apprehension. These emotions have always resided within them, suppressed because they doubted their own worthiness. Now, undeniably, all that they have withheld is bubbling to the surface, insisting on release. A message is coalescing, raw, emotional, and inevitable. They rehearse the precise moment when they will reach out, their hands quaking at the thought that once those words are spoken, nothing between you will remain unchanged. This confession will take you by surprise, shock you, and draw you into its depths, illuminating the reasons behind past delays, the emergence of emotional distance, and the protracted silence. They are prepared to elucidate why they have been unable to let go of you, because loving you was never an accident, it was fate. And now that very fate is compelling them to confront the truth they have evaded. They desire you. They choose you. They are advancing towards you to claim what their hearts have instinctively known all along. My cherished child, breathe deeply and listen intently, for this moment signifies a transition from hidden emotions to undeniable truth. What you are about to experience is extraordinary, the essence of someone who has reached the limits of restraint. Your soulmate is poised at the brink of a confession so impactful that the air surrounding their heart feels denser than their own breath. Before I unveil the next steps, keep your attention anchored here, for you are entering the most potent phase of this entire journey. If this message resonates with you at a profound level, I urge you not to shy away. Instead, immerse yourself fully in this moment. Their silence is on the verge of shattering, not gradually or gently, but as definitively as a dam succumbing to an overwhelming flood of emotions they can no longer suppress. For far too long, they have feigned normalcy, projected strength, and acted unaffected. Yet today, a decisive crack has occurred within them, one so loud that it demands their attention. A memory of you struck them unexpectedly, igniting their eyes, altering their breath, and compelling their soul to acknowledge a truth they can no longer evade: they need you. The fear of losing you now outweighs their reluctance to speak. Your presence has been an undeniable, haunting force in their life, one that they cannot articulate yet feels deeply. Every attempt they make to distance themselves draws them inexplicably back to you. Each time they try to suppress their emotions, their heart calls your name with increasing urgency. In moments when they strive for composure, their essence reminds them that you are the sole refuge where they feel secure, understood, and truly alive. They are slowly beginning to recognize, through both pain and beauty, that you are more than just someone they liked. You are a soul connection that transcends their conscious control. Your energy resonates even in silence, your absence aches despite their best efforts to conceal it. And your existence alters them, even when they wish to deny it. You have become the hallmark of a chapter they dread to unfold. They are preparing to articulate the moment they seek to confront you. Thoughts churn within regarding how to approach you and what words might adequately encapsulate the enormity of their feelings. They long to explain the distance that arose even as their heart yearned for you, to reveal why they fled despite their desire to remain, and to clear the confusion born from their clarity every time they gazed upon you. Their forthcoming confession will be substantial, offering insights into their profound thoughts about you and the immense value you hold in their life, an exploration of their trepidation in losing you and the necessity to vocalize their feelings without delay. This confession has been long in the making, and when it finally surfaces, it will echo the weight of every unvoiced moment. Before they articulate these thoughts, I implore you to remain present and engaged. This is the time when your energy is crucial, where your attention gives life to this message, amplifying the alignment of the universe. If this message strikes a chord within you at the smallest level, cherish it, enhance it, and propel it forward with your focus. The longer you linger in this moment, the nearer you draw to the truth that is breaking free from your soulmate's heart as we speak. They are gearing up to unveil an unexpected love, a love they never anticipated, never intended to embrace, and now can no longer suppress. They are approaching you, they are prepared to speak, and the words they are about to share will radically alter your understanding of this story. My cherished child, hold your gaze here. This is the pivotal moment where their emotions cease to tremble and begin to rise with an unstoppable force. Your soulmate finds themselves in a state where each heartbeat feels like a countdown. They are not merely contemplating a confession, they are on the precipice of action. The individual who previously ran, concealed, deflected, and feigned is now being magnetically drawn toward you with an intensity that intimidates even them. Be fully present, for the confession brewing within them is not merely an expression of feelings. It has the power to reshape destinies. Their heart is brimming with emotion, finally beyond their control. They have strived to maintain composure, to uphold logic, to stifle every sentiment that reminds them of their profound care for you. However, something within them recently exploded, an emotional upheaval dismantling the barriers they constructed to protect their feelings. Now, every sensation is magnified: your absence, your presence, your importance, and the connection you share. They cannot silence it, hide it, or deceive themselves any longer. They have reached a moment of realization: this is authentic, this is love, and there is no longer a way to keep it contained. Your soulmate has been replaying cherished moments you shared, akin to scenes from an inescapable film. The first time they felt drawn to you. The moment it hit them that you were unlike anyone else. The tranquility that washed over them just from the sound of your voice. The tightening of their chest at the mere thought of losing you. Most crucially, they have come to understand that no one else ignites their soul in the way that you do. Others may provide fleeting distractions, but no one can replicate the magnetic pull they feel towards you. You are not a recollection. You are not a transient phase. You are not merely an option. You are the anchor their soul perpetually returns to, regardless of how far they stray. Their confession is crystallizing into complete statements now. No more hints, no more half-truths, no more subtle signals. Instead, declarations are taking shape: should have expressed this sooner. I've never experienced anything like this before. You mean more to me than I ever admitted. I can no longer remain silent. They wish to explain the hesitations that clouded their path: fear, uncertainty, and the desire not to disrupt a beauty already present. However, the silence now weighs heavier than the fear of the unknown. They refuse to be haunted by what could have been for the remainder of their life. This time, they are determined to convey the full extent of their feelings. Their impending revelation transcends the ordinary: it is rare, raw, and sincere. This confession embodies not only love but vulnerability, truth, and surrender, an affirmation of their choice to embrace something far grander than their fears. They have recognized that loving you is not the risk, it is losing you that poses the genuine threat. This awareness is propelling them toward articulating everything they have kept bottled up for far too long. Their confession will unveil a door that has long awaited both of you, a passage filled with clarity, healing, truth, and an undeniable bond. This is the moment where destiny's voice overpowers their fears, and once those words are uttered, neither of you can revert to your previous state. My beloved child, remain steadfast here, for this is the juncture where their emotions transform into decisive action. Until this moment, your soulmate has been beset by conflict, grappling with their own thoughts. Yet, a significant shift has occurred, one of monumental power. Their reluctance is dissipating, replaced by an unexpected boldness. The universe has maneuvered them into a position where silence is simply not an option. Their soul vibrates with a singular message: now or never. The pressure compels them, transforming them presently. They are consumed by an emotional urgency unlike anything they have experienced before. You occupy their thoughts incessantly, the sound of your voice resonates in their mind. Your visage flashes in their consciousness, your energy envelopes them even in your absence. This is not obsession, it is soul recognition, and today it has struck them with an intensity they cannot ignore. They have concluded that if they choose to remain silent, they will incur the deepest heartbreak, losing the one connection that is divine, rare, and irreplaceable. This realization has ignited a fierce flame within them, incinerating every excuse, fear, and doubt that once provided them solace. Their confession is poised to become an unstoppable force. Their chest tightens, their hands tremble. Their intuition repeatedly calls your name like a mantra. They envision the precise moment they will finally unfurl their truth, not fragments or snippets, but the entirety of their emotions. And for the first time, they feel equipped to embrace your response. They understand that the time has come. They recognize that you deserve transparency. They grasp that their silence has only bred confusion, hurt, and doubt in you. Henceforth, your soulmate is eager to amend this. They aspire to exchange distance for honesty, confusion for truth, and silence for love. They rehearse the most profound confession of their life, thinking, "I disappeared because I was afraid of the depth of my feelings. I endeavored to distance myself, but it proved impossible. You have awakened something within me I was unaware was even fractured. My love for you extends far beyond what you envision." These are not fleeting fantasies, these are genuine reflections coursing through their mind. Their heart races under the weight of emotions they have long subdued, and when they finally articulate those emotions, you will sense the truth resonating through every word. They approach the moment of emotional, mental, and spiritual release. The fear is receding as something greater and more significant rises within them, the realization that you are worth the risk, the vulnerability, and the breaking of their silence. They yearn to move towards you with sincerity, seriousness, and openness, eager to explain what made the connection intimidating, the impact of your presence, and why losing you is a reality they cannot fathom. This confession will not be a mere note, it will serve as a profound declaration, the raw acknowledgement of how deeply intertwined your souls have become. Your soulmate is stepping into a truth capable of transforming the narrative that binds you. My beloved child, do not look away. Prepare yourself for a revelation that will astonish and overwhelm you, shattering any perceptions you may hold about your worth. They are drawing closer, guided by their soul's awareness of a truth their mind has long chosen to ignore. You are the one they cannot let go of, the individual they genuinely love. This time, retreat is not an option. My beloved child, remain close to me, for what is about to transpire marks the critical moment your heart has yearned for. Even before you grasped its true significance. Your soulmate stands at a crossroads where silence has become more burdensome than the truth itself, with the universe compelling them to act before fate intervenes unexpectedly. Their emotions are anything but calm, your name reverberates within them, an irresistible pull they cannot escape. This evening, that pull has eclipsed their fears. Pay close attention to this message, as each fleeting moment reveals what they have concealed for far too long. An extraordinary transformation has unfolded within them, sudden, surprising, and inexorable. It struck during an ordinary moment, the memory of your smile, the sound of your voice, the warmth of your presence washed over them, accompanied by a profound wave of regret for the times they failed to express their true feelings. A word from someone, a particular question, or even a chance overheard remark ignited the realization that time is slipping away. For the first time, the fear of losing you has surpassed the fear of confessing their affection. Their soul has already made a choice, overriding any objections their mind might present. They find themselves pacing, contemplating, rehearsing, and striving to articulate sentiments they have never summoned the courage to voice. Every detail of you is etched into their memory, as if their heart is replaying a beloved film, the sound of your laughter, the moments of silence when you feel hurt. The facade of indifference they maintain despite the impact on your heart. It is in those moments that they realize nothing in their existence feels complete without you. They have attempted to distract themselves, pretending to move on and convincing themselves that emotions are transient, yet they invariably return to you with even greater intensity. You are not a mere passing thought, you are the sanctuary where their soul finds safety, grounding, and affirmation. They are preparing for a confession that will captivate and unsettle you. Far from a mere soft admission, this is a declaration imbued with all that they have kept unspoken. They yearn to express their admiration. Their discreet observations, how they lie awake imagining a life shared with you, how they long to embrace, choose, and love you without fear. These emotions have always resided within, suppressed by their doubts about their own worthiness. Now, undeniably, everything they have withheld is surging forth, demanding release. A message is crystallizing, raw, emotional, and inevitable. They visualize the precise moment they will reach out, their hands trembling at the realization that once those words are spoken, nothing between you will remain unchanged. This confession will catch you off guard, shock you, and draw you into its depths, shedding light on the reasons behind past hesitations. The emergence of emotional distance, and the extended silence. They are ready to clarify why letting go of you has been impossible. Loving you was never a coincidence, it was destiny. And now this very destiny compels them to confront the truth they have evaded all along. They desire you. They choose you. They are advancing toward you to claim what their hearts have intuitively known. My cherished child, take a deep breath and listen closely, for this moment heralds a transition from repressed feelings to undeniable truths. What you are about to witness is extraordinary, encapsulating the essence of someone who has reached their limit of restraint. Your soulmate stands at the threshold of a confession so profound that the air around their heart feels heavier than their own breath. Before I outline the next steps, stay focused here, for you are about to enter the most transformative phase of this entire journey. If this message resonates deeply with you, do not shy away. Instead, immerse yourself fully in this moment. Their silence is on the verge of breaking, not gently, but as decisively as a dam overwhelmed by a torrent of emotions they can no longer suppress. For too long, they have feigned normalcy, projected strength, and acted as if unaffected. Yet today, a significant fracture has occurred within them, loud enough to demand their attention. A memory of you hit them unexpectedly, rekindling their spirit, quickening their breath, and compelling their soul to acknowledge an undeniable truth: they need you. This moment marks the transition from the universe merely whispering to it boldly proclaiming. Your soulmate has reached an emotional point of irreversibility. Their silence, distance, and confusion have all crumbled. What is rising within them now is insurmountable, genuine, and too powerful to remain hidden. Their heart is gearing up to disclose a truth that will not only astonish you but indeed shake the very foundation of what you knew. Remain close, for every sentence you encounter henceforth will be a fragment of their confession, and they stand on the brink of vocalizing it aloud. They are finally grasping the profound nature of their feelings for you, not mere attraction or curiosity, but a connection that feels ancient, familiar, and sacred, as though their souls recognized yours even before your meeting. Something pivotal has recently clicked within them, one they can no longer disregard. You are not just someone they care for, you are the person their heart continuously chooses, even amidst silence. They have engaged in futile distractions, attempted to immerse themselves in work, and pretended not to miss you. Still, everything circles back to an undeniable truth: their heart belongs with you, and nothing feels complete without you. Your soulmate has been envisioning the moment they finally reveal their truth, picturing a call where their hands tremble, a message where their breath halts, and a moment when they stand before you, feeling an indescribable surge. It is no longer fear, it is anticipation, hope, and a longing that spurs them to finally disclose what they have held back for far too long. They are consumed by thoughts like, "If only you knew how much you mean to me. I regret not speaking up sooner. I cannot let this opportunity slip away." Their heart is pleading for them to speak up before fate closes a door they are unprepared to lose. They are bracing themselves for complete emotional transparency, an honesty that is raw and unfiltered. They are poised to explain why they withdrew, to share what terrified them, and to reveal how their past instilled a sense of caution within them. They wish to convey that every moment they seem distant stemmed not from weakness of feeling, but from the overwhelming intensity of their emotions. They want you to understand that your presence has offered them unexpected healing, unrequested comfort, and a love they never thought they were worthy of. This forthcoming confession will be far from superficial, it will be genuine, vulnerable, and profoundly laden with all the emotions they have kept hidden. The universe is orchestrating a moment of clarity. Your soulmate can no longer suppress the truth. They can no longer act as though they are unaffected or that you do not matter to them. The pressure is mounting within them, and they stand on the verge of reaching out, choosing honesty over silence. Their forthcoming revelation will unveil a narrative that was destined to emerge, a story penned by your souls long before either of you recognized the depth of your connection. They approach you not out of impulsiveness, but because their heart can no longer endure another day concealing its true feelings. What you are about to hear will irrevocably alter the trajectory of your connection. At long last, they are ready to profess the love they once believed they lacked the bravery to express.